Welcome students. Today we are going to see the chapter data structures. Data structures. So very first, what is meant by data structure? Data structure is organization of data in computer's memory. Organization of data in computer's memory. In computer's memory, that is called as data structure. We know that data can be organized on plain paper by various ways. Example, we can prepare a list. We can draw a tree diagram. We can create or plot graph. So all these are organization of data. On plain paper we can prepare the list. What it requires? It requires some number of elements, say tomato, potato, milk. So these are the three elements: potato, tomato, milk. Three elements where every element, every list item is referenced by index. These are the index. So it is called as index set. Index set. And these are list items. So by this way we organize the data on plain paper. Now data can be organized in many different ways. Just we can prepare a list. There are some number of elements. Every element is referenced by index set. Every element is referenced respectively by an index set, where index set is a set of n consecutive numbers. Similarly, we can prepare a tree diagram like this. CS, paper 1, paper 2, theory 1, practical 1, theory 2, practical 2. Now look at this. This is also one kind of organization of data on plain paper. Later we are going to see in memory. Here CS is one element, P1 is another element of the tree, P2 is next element of the tree. So CS, P1, P2, theory 1, practical 1, theory 2, practical 2, all these are the elements of the tree. But there exists hierarchical relationship among them. So this is also one data structure, organization of data. This is also one organization of data. But here we can create a definition. List. List is collection of elements where every element is referenced respectively by an index set. Whereas tree is collection of element, but there exists hierarchical relationship among them. Why? Because how many elements are there of the tree? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So among that 7 elements, CS is a such element that distinguish remaining 6 elements like this. left child, right child. right child, left child. So by this way, left child, right child, left child's left child, left child's right child, right child is left child, right child's right child. So 7 elements are there, 7 nodes are there in that tree, but one node, that is CS, is a distinguishing node. Why? Because it distinguishes remaining 6 elements into 2 subtrees. So array list, it is also known as array. List is collection of elements where every element is referenced respectively by an indexer. Every element is referenced respectively by an indexer. Tree is collection of elements called nodes where there exists hierarchical relationship among them. That is, one node is a distinguishing node called root and remaining nodes forms subtrees. There is no connectivity between them. CS, P1, P2. So P1 and P2 are separate. Disjoint. Theory 1, practical 1. Disjoint. So tree is collection of elements. There exists hierarchical relationship among them. There is one distinguishing node called root. Remaining nodes forms a pair, but that is disjoint. An ordered pair. Similarly, graph is there. So, list, tree, graph, all these are organization of data in computer's memory. Organization of data in computer's memory. But different styles are there. Different ways are there. Here data is organized, but it is organized sequentially. Here data is organized, but there exists hierarchical relationship among them. Here is also data is organized, but there is one kind of direction. Direction is important. Set of pair of values. Set of pair of values along with direction. So, question arises, there are different ways of organization of data in our daily life. On plain paper, in the notebook, we prepare the list, we draw the tree diagrams, we plot the graph. Question arises, is it possible in computer's memory also? How the data is organized on plain paper? Is it possible that data can be organized in computer's memory? Then answer is yes. That is organization of data in computer's memory. But you see, here is a logical model. Logical. Why logical? Because this diagram indicates who is the root element. This diagram indicates who is root element, who is the left child, who is right child. So in our memory, how we think according to that. Similarly, for list also, how we think, that is called as mathematical model. Mathematical model. And how we think, logical model. So, organization of data in computer's memory, mathematical and logical model of it is called data structure. Data structures. How many ways are there? List is one data structure, tree is another data structure, graph is another data structure. Similarly, linked list is there, linked list. Stack is there, queue is there. So various types of data can be organized on plain paper or the notebook. Similarly, all these types of data can be organized in computer's memory also. That is called as data structure. Now question arises, how it is possible to organize the list in computer's memory? So here, example, list, linked list, tree, graph, stack, queues. So all these are the example of data structures. Data can be organized in various ways on plain paper. That is data structure. Organization of data. How we can organize the data on plain paper. Similarly, data must be able to organize in computer's memory also. Computer's memory. So question arises, how we can prepare the list in computer's memory? So answer is easy, simple. We know that computer's memory is a simply sequence of memory locations. This is memory. List is collection of element where every element is referenced respectively by an index set, and we know that how to prepare the list in computer's memory. Now, whatever the list we have prepared on plain paper, same list we are going to prepare in computer's memory. List item 3, tomato, potato, milk. There was the index set. So how we have organized on plain paper, now same list we have to organize in computer's memory. And we know that computer's memory is a simply sequence of memory location, and every memory location is having the address. Every memory location is having a number that is called as address. So can we put the element in every memory location? Tomato was the first element of the list on plain paper. Potato was second element of the list on plain paper. Milk was third element of the list on plain paper. What we have done? We have stored all these elements in contiguous memory location and index set. Every memory location is already having address. That's why question of index set solves automatically, because address of memory location are already available. So address of memory location plays here the role of index set, and hence we can say that organizing the list is too much easy in computer's memory. Why? Because simply store the elements of the list in contiguous memory location without fail, and every memory location is having address. That's why address itself plays the role of index set. So only condition is that element must be stored in sequential contiguous memory location without fail. So list is said to be simplest data structure of all. In other words, organization of list in computer's memory is too much simple. Why? Simply store the element in contiguous memory location, and address of memory location itself will become the index set. Just we have to remember the address of first element. We need not to remember the address of every element. So list can be prepared in computer's memory. List can be prepared in computer's memory simply by storing the elements in contiguous memory location. Now, what is linked list? Linked list is also collection of elements, but the difference between list and linked list is there. What is the difference? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now look at this. 4, 5. Say here is Delhi, here is Mumbai, here is Nanded, Here is Aurangabad. Here is Pune. Now it exactly look like the list. That's why it is called as a linear list. Why? Why it is called as a linear list? Because here there is a linearity due to this index set. There is a linearity. 1 Delhi, 2 Mumbai, 3 Nanded, 4 Pune, 5 Aurangabad. It means these 5 elements is having one kind of linearity due to this index set. So who is first element? Obviously shown by smallest index. Who is the last element? Obviously referenced by, shown by largest index. So lower bound, upper bound, smallest index 1, it indicates the item, element, that is first element. So in linear list, if the question is asked, in linear list, who is the first element? So your answer will be, in linear list, first element is that element which is referenced by smallest index, whoever in that. But linked list, in which first element is not that element who is shown by smallest index, rather first element is the element referenced by variable called star. Star. So suppose start is 3. Now if it would have been a linear list, if, and suppose a task is given to you, read the list. Suppose it would have been linear list and task is given, read this. So you will say, you will start from 1 Delhi, 2 Mumbai, 3 Nanded, 4 Pune, 5 Aurangabad. You will start to read from smallest index, because first element is that element which is shown by smallest index. But in linked list, starting element is not that element which is shown by referenced by smallest index, whereas starting element is given by variable called start. So start is 3. So if start is 3, then question arises, who is next? Because in linear list, start is 1, next is 2 Mumbai, next is 3, that is Nanded in linear list. But here in linked list, start is not 1, start is 3, then who is next? So element itself will give the address of next. So suppose after the Nanded there is Pune, Aurangabad, 5. After the Aurangabad there is suppose Pune, 4. After the Pune suppose there is Mumbai, 2. After the Mumbai there is suppose Delhi, 1. And after Delhi there is no 1. So you see the difference between linear list and linked list. Linear list is linear collection of element where every element is referenced respectively by an index set. That's why index set gives linearity to them, sequence to them. Whereas linked list is collection of elements as well as address of next element. So element plus address of next element, it is called as node. Node. 5 nodes are there. So linked list is collection of element where not. Linked list is collection of element plus address of next element. That is unanimously called as node. So why can't we say linked list is collection of nodes? Both the things are there. It means collection of nodes. Linked list is collection of nodes where first node is shown by variable called start and and every node will give the address of next element. Every element will give the address of next element. Every element will give the address of next element. This element gives the address of next element, and this element shows there is no further address. So this was the last element. Question: can we organize the linked list in computer's memory? Yes, we can organize the linked list also in computer's memory. You see, linear list is collection of only elements, whereas a linked list is collection of element as well as address of next element, that is called as nodes. So both the things are important. In linear list, linearity was given by indexing. Here, it is not a sequence. Sequence is 3, 5, 4, 2, 1. So there is a linked list. This is linear list. Linear list. This is linked list. That's why linked list is collection of node where every node consists of list item, address of next node, list item, address of next node. So can we organize in computer's memory? Yes, we can organize, because we can place, as we have stored the elements, we can store the address of next element also. That is called as a pointer. So this is called as info part. This is called as next pointer part. So as we can store the only element, similarly we can store the element as well as their pointers. Pointer, that is address of next node. So we can store. But you see, organization of data in computer's memory is called as data structure. We can organize list in computer's memory as we can organize on plain paper. We can organize linked list in computer's memory as we can organize linked list can be prepared on plain paper. Similarly, linked list can be prepared in computer's memory. Tree, we can draw the tree diagram on plain paper. We can prepare the tree in computer's memory also. How? We have to think how the structure of memory is according to that. That's why it is called as mathematical and logical model. So, only organization of data in computer's memory. Once data is organized, we can say we have organized the list in computer's memory successfully. We have organized the linked list in computer's memory successfully. But only organization doesn't mean we should be able to process some operations on it. We should be able to perform some operations on it. What are those? I think in tomorrow's lecture we will see what are those operations which can be performed on data structures. Thank you.